Warbucks here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of Descent into Avernus. And so far, the story is that the party has been conscripted by the Flaming Fist, the mercenaries that make up like the city watch in Baldur's Gate. Although calling them the city watch would be kind of a misnomer. They don't care about the city so much. They're just paid to maintain the peace. And the party was basically told, you're gonna do this job for me or else. And they thought that it was a good idea to just kind of go along with it. Captain Zodge of the Flaming Fist hired them to investigate cult activity. So they met up with a informant at the Elf Song Tavern, who led them to this hidden dungeon underneath a bathhouse in the city. And that is where we are picking up today. The party has made their way through the bathhouse, and the cultists that lie here have been quite formidable, having resulted in 2 deaths within the party already. So now the party is scrimping and trying to scratch their way out of the dungeon so that they can hopefully revive one of their teammates. And that's where we will pick up today. Okay. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. I mean, most of the bad stuff is out of the way, right?
Of
We
course.
hope.
The question is,
How do you get much worse than somebody who can cast fireballs by pulling out the guts?
2 guys that can cast fireball.
better yet, a person who can cast fireball while pulling out guts while greater invisibility.
Right, yes. Yes. Dex save. Oh no. Wow.
Now I believe the question is, should we go face that wormling, see what's in the zombie room, or continue on with the course of this door?
Well, I believe that point it was already
Really
decided
nearly
when we
done.
decided
2
to
years.
venture
Thank
farther
you very
in.
much, Steve.
As so
Can you
long
believe
as
we've
that
been hanging
creature
out
does
and
not
playing
reach
that
us
long?
yet,
It's been a
and
great time.
seeing as how
and
we
I greatly
rested, I don't think
appreciate
it's
all the
going to
support,
pursue us
man.
inside. So, if we can eliminate what's before us, there might be another way out.
It's a good point, and besides, I think we know what's in the zombie room. Probably zombies.
Ah,
do.
but you see, I am a cleric of Gond.
I don't get your point.
It's not
I
only a
have
sub-support. It's very important.
Divine
Thank you.
powers that are very good at dealing with undead.
Yes, well, the
Hi,
door is
Kilter.
doing a very good
You
job
on
of
deck
keeping
to
them out
join
of
us
our way.
later
So why
tonight?
don't we just keep it that way?
I suppose.
In case
Though
they
there are
revive
Ulos,
you?
there may be loot in there still.
I don't think loot's why we're here.
Perhaps while you are here, I'm here to do this place some good. At the very least, give rid of some of the elements that are most the undesirable.
Yeah,
So-
so maybe that guard captain will get off our backs.
So,
Well,
Marcus,
probably.
Well, that's
if you
okay. You don't
care
have to be here.
lead
You're
the
still
way.
dead.
All right. Last time we went around this corner, we got attacked. Hopefully, they have not reinforced.
The bad stuff, Scottish cleric. Ow! Fuck.
All right. So coming around the corner, I believe last time we were there was people coming from this. This is where the enemies were coming from last time, right?
Yes, from the rooms off to the right.
Any signs
I
that anything has
tore my
ventured into those
rotator cuff
rooms
at
since the
work
last
today,
time we saw them?
and of course, I forget. So when I went to hoist myself up, it just agitated it. I'm sorry. What was that?
Have these rooms been disturbed since we were here last?
No, doesn't seem like it.
All right. Maybe do not stand so close to each other in case there's more casters like before.
Well, in narrow corridors like this, we don't have a huge amount of choice.
Get in and up.
All right. The one to the south looks
Alright.
like another tomb,
I don't know.
and there's a door to our
Just-
left that is closed.
The last
Probably
tomb
just
went
gonna
well.
eat a ton of painkillers until it goes away. That's how we do things in America, where you can't afford healthy.
Is there anything in this room, or is it just a sarcophagus of some description?
Well, the crypt is currently open, and you can see that the contents have already been plundered. There are several rough mats that are strewn out. It seems like the cultists were using this as a bedroom.
Nothing good in there.
All right. Listening at this doorway to see if there is anything beyond that is able to.
Okay. When you press your ear to the door, you're not able to hear anything. The doors are pretty sturdy, and it's like pressing your ear to a solid surface.
All right. He'll hold up a finger to his mouth, intimating to others to be quiet, and he's going to peek into the door.
Okay.
I love you, Daddy Warbucks.
It looks like another tomb.
All right. Yeah, it looks like another tomb. However, this one has 4 flickering torches and wall sconces that light the room partially. See an open sarcophagus in the middle, filled to the rim with blood, spilling over the sides of the sarcophagus and pooling on the floor.
Ew.
Thank you for the resub.
I suspect, but I don't know. So I'll use a divine sense to see if there's any undead or fiends in this room.
No, none in this room.
All right. The room is empty, save for a sarcophagus full of blood, rather more macabre. All right. If something pops in on me,
Did you poke anything down in there to see if there's anything in that?
well, we're looking for another way out. Yes.
I love you,
Is there any parts from here that looks like it could possibly be a way
thank you for
forward?
the
There's just
sub
another
as
dead
well.
end.
What do you mean?
Yeah. It doesn't look like a way out, which is what we're looking for. Do we think we've taken care of all of the cultists down here?
I don't know.
Well, I wasn't asking you, I was asking the guys.
Hold on. Because as you turn away and begin to exit from this chamber, unfortunately, your passive isn't high enough. You failed to notice that there is actually a person completely drenched inside the sarcophagus. And as you begin to walk away, she slinks over the edge of the sarcophagus, landing on the floor with a barely audible tap. Blood drips off of her as she slinks closer to you, and she attacks. Wait, are there 2? Oh.
Was she not celestial fae or fiend or celestial fae, fiend or undead?
If she was, I would have told you that she was there.
All right. So, all right.
It'd be a cultist.
All right. And her first attack missed, and I will take it off of DM only. Second attack is also a miss, and then she stands in front of you, still dripping in blood. You see all of the blood that is covering her kind of shimmers in the torchlight, and then her entire body shimmers and disappears as she turns invisible.
Oh, charming.
Why don't we all roll initiative now? Yeah, too many slinkings. Nat 1 for Gomo. Gomo's already got a nat 1. What's wrong with you? Wow. So much for surviving today, huh?
I have faith.
Okay, I gave it to him. All right. So she's gonna go. Ow, fuck. She's gonna go first, and luckily for you, he is blocking the door. So she is going to pop out of invisibility again, and I guess I should show you this. She's going to pop out of invisibility again. She makes 2 stabs at him with a dagger, both of which will miss. And then he goes back to being invisible. And then, while she is invisible, you hear footsteps.
From her?
You can assume so. Coming from that direction. Okay. Thorin, what would you like to do?
So you said she was covered in blood, right? Is she leaving like a trail of dripping, or is the whole floor covered in it?
She is not. It would logically make sense that there would be like footprints from where she's tracking the blood through the chamber, but it almost seems like being coated in the blood is what allowed her to become invisible. Remember the description that I first gave you? It was like the blood reflecting the light from the torches in the chamber, and then it shimmered and she went invisible.
Okay, I wasn't sure if she was like standing in a large pool of it, or if she was walking through the chamber.
She was walking throughout the chamber.
Alright, I step forward, and I guess I'll step into the chamber.
Hey,
I
we
am
hit the
going
sub
to
goal.
cast Searing Smite and ready an
Do it!
attack if she
No, it didn't do it.
uninvisibles.
Okay, Searing Smite, ready an attack if she shows up. Got it.
Which way did the door open? In or out?
Inward, towards her.
All right, so barricading it probably wouldn't have worked anyway. I was going to suggest we could have just shut the door, but then our party member stepped into it.
I don't know.
All right,
It's the stupidest fucking
stepping
question.
out. Yeah, I guess
Which
there's
way
not
does
much
the door
she
open?
can do
What?
if there's no way to track her. So
All the
he
doors have
will
double
hold an
hinges now.
attack.
Shut up.
Probably want to stand here then. We'll hold an attack if she appears.
It's one cultist. It's one cultist. Why don't you just beat her ass?
So she becomes visible, stabs with a dagger, and becomes invisible again. I think I am going to cast Blade Ward.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Flynn?
Flynn is going to cast Detect Magic.
Yes. You see an aura of illusion magic. Right there. Right between where the two of them are standing.
Okay. Well, I'm going to move over to here.
If I can interrupt you, I'm sorry. You
course.
also get a strong sense of 2 different kinds of magics. You can sense it around through the hallway where you had come from. You recognize one of them as being necromantic magics, which makes sense as you know there's a room full of zombies. You also sense a very strong aura of enchantment.
Okay. That's something to note. So yeah, I'll go there. I'll draw my dagger, which is now enchanted after that last rest, and that'll end my turn.
Okay, so she's going
You
to
should also
go ahead.
you should also pick up some abjuration from me.
Well, yeah, but why does he need to know that?
Okay.
All right. So beginning of return, the invisibility wears off, and she's visible. There were held actions. Go, go, go. That is a miss.
All right, striking 18.
Oh, that'll hit.
All right, and I will throw a first level smite onto that.
Okay.
For 11 slashing and 9 radiant.
Yep. She cries out in agony as you hit her with a devastating attack. And then she turns around and attacks you twice. 19? It's probably not. No, it is.
Myself, 18 is my armor class.
Yep. So that is a hit. And she is going to deal 18 damage. Seems to have the same effect as those shrouded, cloaked figures you had seen earlier in the dungeon.
I do not like this woman.
That was a really high damage. That was max damage roll. Alright, and then, after she stabs you and she sees that she has returned the damage you had dealt to her, she once again goes invisible. Cough. She goes there we go. Okay. And then, for the second time, you hear footsteps.
Which way do the footsteps go? Or can I not tell?
It doesn't matter. Don't let her get past us.
Passive 13. She sounds like she stepped nearer. Thorin?
I'm gonna try and move here.
You can't. The space is blocked.
She's right here! And I'm gonna swing my Warhammer, presumably at disadvantage.
Yeah, well, I know that we know where she is, but you still can't see her. Alright, yeah. So you swing into the space where you know her to be standing, but you find no resistance. She dodged out the way.
End of turn.
All right, let me see. I don't have any spells. I don't think they could help with this because I can't see her. All right. Yeah, we got to bring it down. And the first hit looks like it got her pretty good. So this is just about us getting lucky, hopefully. It's going to swing out with a longsword strike at disadvantage. 20.
That'll get her.
All right, then just for posterity's sake and because he doesn't want to get hit again, another smite. For a total of 19.
Okay, she cries out in pain as the corpse materializes on the floor ahead of you, and that will end combat.
That's hurts. The bloody. Literally.
Marcus, get over where I can reach you here.
I don't think there's anything stopping you. Flynn, you were looking behind you quite a bit. What was behind
They
us?
must live. right?
Well, yeah, I was just about to say that I'm currently trying to detect magic, and I sensed not only necromantic magic, but a strong sense of enchantment around this area as well. Mainly
Where?
sort of back in the hallway. Just thought it's something to be wary of.
Is it still there, or did it disappear when this creature fell?
I look back. Does it still appear to be there?
Yep.
Yeah, it seems like it's still there.
All
Seems
right.
to be
Why
on
don't
guard.
we barricade ourselves here for a moment while we patch myself up, just in case something were to surround us from that direction.
That's a little better.
Well, I'll have a bit of a look around and see if there's anything of note in the room.
They still have to do with the last one.
Any metal fittings or anything that I can
Closing
to
the
get
door just
stuff
so
like
that
that.
nothing invisible comes in.
Oh, Alicia reaches out and touches Marcus and says, "For a medium." And you feel better.
It's still lying in there.
Check.
They're not strong
Did
enough to
anything
carry
in
it.
the blood-filled coffin.
I will give you that information, but first I have to ask, how did you check what's inside the blood-filled coffin?
I looked in it.
You see a coffin full of blood.
I'm trying to think if I have anything. I've got a torch I could stick in it.
All right, Marcus lay on hands himself for 6 points to get himself
I'm
back up
gonna
to a
feel
spectral
around
amount.
in the coffin full of blood with the end of a torch.
You are a strange fellow.
Neil, you got 7 from me and 6 from Twitch.
I also got 6 from Twitch.
Doesn't help if we're talking about it. My immersion.
Surely the gods have blessed you, Marcus.
There we go. That's better. I like that.
I tried. He didn't get it the first time I said it.
Smack him.
Okay, so we're barricaded in here. Does anyone have like a 10-foot pole?
I've got a torch. That's
Just
a
sort of
10-foot pole to a
stir-
gnome.
Just stir around in there? Ugh.
I mean, how deep do you think the coffin is?
Yeah, better question. Why would you want anything in a bloody coffin?
Well,
Mate,
wasn't
I'm
she in the
covered
bloody
soot.
coffin?
I don't care at this point.
I mean, clearly you don't. I'll keep watch by the doorway just in case anything starts creeping on us from this way.
Why are we barricaded in here? There's nowhere to go.
Well, you are looking around the room, and I'm keeping watch while you do so.
Do I feel the torch clink against anything in the coffin?
Yeah, the bottom of the coffin.
So I'm not like, as I'm straying around the coffin, I don't feel anything?
No. As you move the wooden shaft of the torch through this pool of blood, you could see the surface layer has started to clot, and there's like a thin like membrane where it's thicker than the rest of the liquid on the bottom. It's quite disgusting.
Anything on her?
I'll leave this torch here.
Anything on her? Yes. A black tattered robe now, since she's been stabbed a bunch of times, and a dagger.
Anything? Caster, is there anything special about this blade, or is it just a dagger?
Looks to be just a dagger as far as I can tell. I'll pick it up and have a look.
It's a dagger. It's covered in blood.
Yes. It's a standard dagger covered in blood. I'm just gonna give it a wipe off and stick it in the bag of holding.
Alright, so we've dealt with a woman pulling things out of guts. This woman here sees some kind of killer. If we are dealing with representatives of the Dread 3, then there's possibly one more to go.
Gosh, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Guess what time it is?
Hopefully that's
Is it
all there is.
Wondrous item
Let's
time.
let's
Yes,
press on.
time for this ragtag group of
something about
adventurers to
Sooner,
get a
sooner
magic
we can get out
item
of here,
that
the
will
sooner we
hopefully
can help
keep
our
them alive
friends.
at least a little bit longer. Let's go table H.
H. Alrighty. Let
Is this a doorway?
See the roll. Yes, that is another doorway. FGH 10. What? Why do you do this?
Seems before listening at the door to see if there's anything receivable on the other side.
No, don't hear anything on the other side.
All right, waving to the party to spread out in case there's another AoE caster behind this door.
Oh, so it's only a 1. All right.
All right, and peeking in.
Good. When you open the door, you see that you heard nothing on the other side because the people inside this chamber have been waiting in ambush, the sounds of combat alerting them to your presence. You open the door and a mace comes cracking down.
I said I peeked in the door, not that I opened the door.
How do you look inside a room without opening it?
Opening it like an inch or two and seeing if there's anything behind it.
They yank the door open and he smacks you with the mace.
Well, that's not much of a surprise then, is it?
It is now.
All right, 21 will hit.
All right, roll initiative one more time. So it's a 1. +3 weapon. What kind of +3
On
weapon?
reflection, I may be a bit tougher than you at this point.
+3 dagger. Do it! Everyone uses daggers. Where is my turn checker? Here it is. Rid of the Reaper. +3 whip. Shit, there's only 4 of you. I was waiting for more rolls.
Not again.
Alright, so one in front has a mace, one in back has a long bow. Not with advantage anymore. Looks like the mace will hit, but the bow misses for another 9. +3 whip. Okay. After that, it'll be Flynn's turn.
All right. Dagger at the ready. Flynn is going to hurl it at the cultist at front. Probably gonna miss. And as it sails through the air, it kind of makes a 180 and flies straight back into his hand. And that'll end his turn. Actually, I'll take a step back.
Is that like an artificer feature or something?
Yeah. So the second rest, I put the returning weapon property on one of my daggers.
All right, man. I can dig it. It's kind of neat.
I feel
Sorry, yeah,
that
that's
for
it for me.
Satellite give him a card of hey, let's find out.
All right, Alicia. It is your turn.
All right.
An 18. Oh no. What have you done? That's the.
She points at the
Wow.
person in front there. That's the only one I can see. And says, "Possessed."
All right. Remember these guys, they make ability checks and saving throws during combat with advantage. 14 will pass.
Yep. And I will step back.
Marcus.
All right, here we go again. Same plan as before. I'll hold them in here. You guys pepper them as best as you can. He'll raise his shield and take the dodge action.
Thorin? Are you
Let's see. Sacred Flame on the one in front.
Sacred Flame? He passed.
And I get out of the way.
All right. The fists. First one going to attack. Oh, that's a miss. Because he did say he was dodging, and I totally remembered that. Ha ha. Okay, they both missed. And then it's Flynn's turn.
All right, Flynn once again. Just make sure I'm still within range. Yep, Flynn once again is just going to throw his.
Miss.
Wow. All right. I'll end my turn there.
Alicia.
All right. Well,
I appreciate that, Haltone. Thank you very much.
let's
really-
actually let's just try
Really
it
appreciate it.
again. Tempest S and step back.
I don't think saying words at them is working, guys.
No, it isn't. End of turn.
Second verse, same as the first. So much else I can do at this low health. Dodge action.
You have
Okay.
to move over and let the dwarf stand in front.
All right. Dwarf.
Dwarf, let's see. Dwarf drop hammer back in his last spot, pull out crossbow, and shoot the one in front.
Okay, don't bother with the roll. Go ahead and use in that one. Did you see how many are there?
Yes, and I think I know which god is responsible for this.
Aye, it is that dastardly trickster god of the kobolds. It seems you've drawn his ire. Is that gonna be it for you?
Yeah.
All right. They are going to continue their attacks. It's actually a hit. I don't know why it rolled as a crit. It should just be 5.
Nah, 5 will do it.
That'll come later, man. Just let me spin my narrative. Okay. So then the second's gonna run forward. And he looks around. You see this one. This is the one that had the longbow.
Thorin is gonna quickly yell, "Oi, ugly!"
She turns to you, reaches behind her, and you hear a rattling sound as a chain unfolds. You see, it's not just any chain. It's a chain attached to a wooden post wrapped in leather. And on the end of this chain is almost what appears to be the mace of a head, but spiked like a diamond. She takes this chain link whip and lashes it out in your direction. Ooh. Still a miss.
Ah, fear no whip.
All right. Flynn.
All right, Flynn's going to slip
Yeah, but
forward.
she was way back here.
When she was
So she
moving,
had
do I
to-
hear the
he's over
chinking of
there.
what sounds like metal armor?
Metal armor on the yes. Sorry. They wear chainmail and shields.
Sweet. Right, I'm going to try and punch her in the face with an electrified hand.
Yep, that'll get him.
Okay, after that, I'm just going to slip on back to here, and that'll end my turn.
Alicia.
Well, so I am going to reach out and touch someone.
Oh,
And I was going to use my natural 20.
you have to use it before you roll. Just go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead and burn it and roll the 3d10. Although, it doesn't matter. Yeah, you don't have to roll any extra dice. The 15 would leave her at 2 hit points, so rolling 3 more dice
Is going to get at least 3.
Yep. So she's super dead. How do you want to flavor that?
Just a wound in her chest appears and just rips open,
Oh.
and she falls.
All right. Marcus is on the ground. Thorin.
Thorin, sensing a great idea, steps forwards and picks up the whip.
Okay. That is a +3 whip.
And I'm going to strike at the one on the other side of Marcus.
Go ahead and miss as you roll another nat 1.
Never going to get to smite at this rate.
Alright, the fist going to kind of leap over Marcus's body, stand here and shout, "Give that back!" Nope, misses. Flynn.
Alright, Flynn's gonna try and just zip on by here, and as he does, he's gonna lash out with a thundering hand, and he's also gonna, when it works, drop that nat 20.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Roll another d8, because it is a hit.
Much better.
Yeah. Significant.
And that's all of my movement and my action.
Alicia. Oh, it's still on cooldown. That's alright, I'll give it to him.
I am going to... Can I hold casting another inflict wounds?
Yes, you can ready an action and casting a spell,
To cast.
but if you fail to
Okay.
cast it, the spell slot is still expended.
Ah,
That's risky.
Yeah,
okay.
you probably should cast it if you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm just going to shoot the crossbow. And
It's
miss.
a miss. Marcus is down. Alright, Thorin.
I guess I'll try the whip again as I drop my hammer in the other room. Alright, I whip.
That is a miss.
And then he nays.
Oh, God. Disadvantage. Disadvantage on life.
End of turn.
Alright. The fist is going to try and take it from you. Get me! Oh. That's a hit.
Disadvantage, I have a cloak. We got the cloak of displacement last game.
Oh. Boo. Boo. Ha-ha. Is that a hit?
Nope, I got 19 AC because
Crap.
Blessing of the Forge.
Crap! Alright. Then. Oh, I have a nat 20 I should have used.
Flynn's going to throw out that lightning hand again.
Oh, okay. Looks badly injured.
And I'm just gonna slip on down here.
Okay. Alicia.
Yeah, 10 possessed. Oops, sorry. Just the first one. I don't know why it went twice.
Doesn't matter. Marcus? Alright, you see Marcus seems to have stabilized, lying on the ground. Thorin.
Is my Searing Smite still active?
You haven't hit yet, and you haven't lost concentration.
It only lasts a minute.
It's not been 10 rounds. And you
Yep.
only walked like
I just wasn't sure.
you walked like 10 feet from one fight to the next.
Then I'm gonna use my nat 1 or my nat.
Nope, you said it. Nat 1.
Yay, I missed.
Hey, it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
I just want to make sure you see.
No man can kill Thorin.
Pow. So that is 2, 8. Yeah. Take 8, man. And make a con save for concentration.
Darn it.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. You're on my team.
It's
Thorin
alright.
has been I have been derailed at every turn, including my speaking.
Cursed. Cursed.
Flynn's gonna move up, and he's gonna slip on by again. As he goes around Thorin, he's gonna try and like kind of spring off the wall and just punch this thing in the face one last.
Jesus. Oh, you don't have advantage. That's a miss.
I do have advantage. It's Shock and Grasp.
Oh, right. Okay, she is dead.
Metal on me.
Blech. And that will end combat. So, what does everybody who is not Gomo want to do?
Well, can anybody heal Marcus?
Yes. It will exhaust me, but definitely.
It's roll 20. It's actually
We-
free to use.
At the very
You just
least,
have
we
to
need to
sign
get it
up for an
moving
account.
again.
Roll20.net. Thank you, Business Daddy. Look, I'm
Looking
doing
around this room, do I sense any additional presence of magic?
No problem. Well, the answer to that is no. However, Gomo, as this woman dies in front of you, you see something very strange. It looks like a playing card has fallen face down on the ground in front of you. As it is standing there, as it's laying there in between your feet, you look down and you can see it's a very strange depiction. You recognize it as the kobold god Kurtlemak. And he has his arms outstretched, and in between them is an array of cards. You recognize it immediately for what it is. It's a card from the deck of many things. And it can be any number of things. Dangerous or wonderful. You have the option to pick up this card and take its effects, or to walk away. What are you going to do?
Well, of course I gotta take the card. Even though this literally has a higher chance of killing me than actually rewarding me.
That is very
I'll
true.
pick up a card.
That is very true. And for those of you who are unaware, when a Twitch god gifts a card to somebody, you can accept the risk, and it very much can kill somebody. But if it doesn't, it's gonna be wonderful. So, final, I'm gonna ask you one more time, because I already know what the card is. Are you sure?
Are you sure you don't want to phone in a friend or get a consolation or get a poll from the crowd?
I'm trying to think here if I want to actually pick up the card. If Kobol's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me one way or another. I'm gonna quickly cure wounds Marcus once, and then I'm gonna pick up the card.
Why don't
Smart.
you hand me the cloak just
playing
in
the long
case?
game.
And
Nope, it's too late. All right, so he slaps you with the cure wounds. He bends down and he picks up the card. And as you look on the face, you see a large depiction of the moon. I'm gonna pause while the rest of you look up the deck of many things and what the moon card is.
isn't that the wish card?
That is the wish card.
Roll 1d3.
Yep, roll a
Or
D3,
1d4,
Gomo.
or-
No, it's a D3. Two. So you can cast the wish spell 2 times.
Do I have to do that right now?
Yes. That is the effect of the card. It doesn't say you can grasp onto it for later.
Alright, I gotta quickly look through the spell list.
You can also do some secondary effects, like for instance, you can ask for a
Remember,
certain
this
amount
is
of
not
money.
AL. It's a wish. You can ask for whatever you want.
This is very tempting, but also I know I would likely get screwed over.
And you could talk to the party. Although they just seen you pick up a card. They have no idea what's happening right now.
I feel a sense of great potential.
Well,
Anyone
the
got
wish
any suggestions?
is this in character? Or is this out of character?
In character.
He was doing his terrible Scottish voice, so
Oh.
I'm guessing that was...
Oh, in character, Marcus has no godly idea what your wish spell is all about. But out of character, I would like to say that you can also use that to like conjure an item of like 25,000
Why
gold
are we talking
value or
out
something
of
like that.
character? Like,
No, I'm just telling him that he doesn't just have to use it as a
yeah, but why
as a
are we
casting
talking
spell.
out of character? Isn't the whole point of roleplay to roleplay? I don't do meta.
So Flynn would say, so you've got the potential to do what then?
I
You said
could
great
make
potential.
2 Thorns.
Could you make a portable workshop?
This is a great idea.
Like I've heard of an item called an instant fortress. It's just a little box that you carry around with you, and it's got a whole bunch of rooms.
Thorin is just gonna look at the dead clown bard behind him that we've been carrying.
That's also an excellent use for it if it's capable. Maybe bringing our friends back. But this is what you've gone with. So
I've got
the choice is yours.
greatest idea ever. I could bring NG back. Oh shoot! If you guys want to continue through, I gotta think about this and what I gotta do. Gotta look through books.
Well, no. This is happening right now. You need to make a choice. No pressure.
One wish for a resurrection on the clown bard.
Kilter, you're back in! Kilter, he tagged you in! Get off the bench! Alright. So, you just think it?
And now I just got trying to decide what item must.
No, you're not picking up what I'm saying. So you just think it and it happens? I don't think that's how wishes work, sir.
I wish the clown bard was no longer dead.
Okay.
And he was standing next to me, alive and healthy.
And he was that sounds like two separate things. Where is his corpse even? There it is.
We're carrying it with us.
We've been carrying it, but technically it was way back.
I had to go find the token. Oh, that's right. Kilter is out with his lady tonight. Oh no. That's okay. So you say this, right? And you see, remember the pool of blood from the other room? It kind of lurches out of the sarcophagus and starts oozing forward. And as it does, it pulls around your feet, and fibers of blood begin to rise up, and you can see them hardening as they lift themselves off of the ground. And as they harden and rise, they begin to twist into thin spindles. And you realize that these spindles are forming organ tissue, muscle fibers. And they begin to wrap themselves together, conjoining and making his organ systems, his skeletal structure, forming him a new body right before your eyes. His other corpse is still right over there. You've been carrying it this whole time. But the wish is so powerful that instead of reanimating his wounded body, it's forming him a new one out of materials nearby. After a moment, you see he is complete, and all of his belongings are still over there on the other corpse. He is standing in front of you completely anew and nude, and then he falls unconscious.
And you got to do that from picking up a card.
Not just that, my friend.
I don't know if you can do that again. Wish for something that's good. I don't know. Change the city for the better. Wish for tons of riches or something. I don't know. Just don't do that again because that was disturbingly creepy.
Do you have a suggestion, Alicia?
Huh.
If you can do that for Jabberjaw, can you do that for Edgy too?
I suppose.
Admittedly, I always got the.
I find it likely that that he much like you are the two most likely to get us killed in this dungeon. I just want to point that out.
Unfortunately, I might have to agree. They seem to have something more than just a death wish.
The gods have blessed me with a great idea.
But it is indeed your choice. If you think that he will be of benefit to us, then I will not voice any dissent. The choices are yours, and yours alone.
I'm sorry I'm taking so long. It's just a lot of possibilities are running through my mind, and I'm very bad with decisions. I wish to cast a reincarnate upon Edgy. Please be a gnome.
He responded with a very not nice word. All right. So let me think how this is gonna work. Yes, the spell once again. You can feel the magic kind of radiating out from you as it begins to search for more raw materials, and then you see it happening. Right before your eyes, Jabberjaw's old corpse begins to kind of dissolve, becoming this brown sap-like goo. And then this goo begins to bubble and roil. Can you make me a D100 roll, please?
Oh.
Don't see that every time.
Kobold is truly blessed. There is just a mad glint in Thorin's eyes, with
Okay,
a spark of flame
what
dancing.
did you
He
roll?
says, "Be careful what you wish for."
What did you roll?
100.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, no, I tabbed out. Because I remembered... Okay. I remembered this. A redone reincarnate list that included the Volos races. But I guess it doesn't matter. A 100 roll is caster's choice. If I do that, you're just gonna pick a gnome. I think he's a tiefling. He's a tiefling now!
I was actually going to pick a kobold.
Well, that would screw up his great weapon master build.
Exactly. I thought about that. Like, he has a maul, doesn't he? This would be excellent.
I am in favor of this plan.
Make him a kobold and give him the whip!
Red Triton.
Okay, I have to give him back the role I just took from him today. You guys should feel good. Hey, Kobold, you want to join us in chat, buddy? Uh-oh.
Oh, God! What was that? What? I
Yeah.
stick my hand down. What? Where's my shell? I feel my face. What have you done to me?
Again, as I said, I'm pretty sure he didn't actually want to come back like this.
I was inspired by the gods.
You were inspired by something else. Anyway. So 2 people back, 1 unconscious, 1 alive and traumatized. Let's have a look around. Is there anything on these 2 downs combatants' bodies besides the whip and apparently a card that alters reality?
No, nothing else of use or value.
And that includes in this room with the sarcophagus as well?
I don't know. I'm trying to reformat Kobold sheet with tiefling properties, damn it.
Tiefling? What? No, I'm a kobold.
No, because I said that would screw up your... Alright, fine, you're a kobold. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, you rolled a
It's
100.
probably easier. A green kobold.
I think it kicked me out of the game. I can't find it.
I may have. 4 flickering torches and wall sconces illuminate the crypt, middle of which is occupied by an open stone sarcophagus. Bears no carvings or ornamentation, but is full of humanoid skulls and bones. 6 dusty bedrolls lie on the floor around it. Another bedroom.
Okay.
Can we do the rule where if I have 20 strength, I don't get disadvantage with the big weapon?
Why would you have this? Oh, no, you're a kobold. Screw you. You wanted it.
Please?
Alright, if there's nothing else inside, then we should probably start making our way back, see if there's any other antechambers. And you, dwarf, if you're going to be holding on to that cloak, then you're probably going to be needing to go first, because I'm tired of getting hit in the head every time I open the door.
That's fair enough. And he is going to stick the unless the card has disappeared, he's going to stick the magic come on top card in his pocket for luck.
Curdle mock,
All right,
but
hold
yeah.
on. What are Tortle's? Ow. What are Tortle's stat? Isn't it
Strength
plus
and-
2 strength?
2 strength, 1 whiz.
Yeah.
You know, the stats that go with Blood Hunter.
What are oh, I have kobold right here.
Kobold is -2 strength, +2 dexterity.
That's a big chunk of strength that you just lost.
Yes, it is. Speed is 30. You have dark vision now.
Yay.
Yay. Grovel, cower, beg, pack tactics, sunlight sensitivity. I don't need to. I don't. That's interesting. Kobolds have sunlight sensitivity as a result of living underground, being raised in caves. You know what I mean? It's not a biological weakness. It's, you know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
custom one. I don't think you would have sunlight sensitivity, or at least
Husband!
I'm
It's
saying
also because
you won't have sunlight sensitivity because you didn't grow up in a cave. You would be accustomed to sun.
Kobold feels limitless power.
This kobold doesn't need Knave's eye patch. Now the real question is chat willing to give me a belt of fire giant strength?
No. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just get that started. You don't get to try and persuade the gods. What's wrong with you? All right. Now that all that shenanigans is over, the group is back together again.
Kilter's gonna be so confused when he gets back.
Kinda. Wait, hold on. I guess I should give you your sheet.
Wasn't he in chat at one point? I think he was.
Yeah, he left. Like I said, he was going out with the lady. And then let me see what I got here. My library. All right, what would you guys like to do now?
Well, we should probably try and, well, if there's nowhere further in we can go, we should probably try and make our way out. What's down there? And I kind of point off to the right.
To the right. Where even are you standing?
Yeah, like over this side. Because I can't see around the corner.
You had checked in there already. That was the other bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, I don't have any armor.
Dwarf, I think there is another door over here.
Is that door? Like right
Where?
here?
No. No. It's just
Wait.
a part of the ground. Like, it's not a door.
Okay.
Oh, where it cuts up there, kind of looks like the other end spots that are doors.
Yeah. Lighting's misleading.
Interesting question.
Yes.
You become a blood hunter by drinking a potion. This body has not drank a potion.
You're still a blood hunter. Your soul is the same. You're just
Very large kobold!
But are you really etchy? You don't.
I think I am, you see. But
Okay, you
things have
sound like etchy.
changed.
Your AC is
Okay.
11.
What has happened to me?
I suggest you go get a set of armor off of one of those ladies.
I think I have to change what class I'm gonna be. I don't think I can go my two-hander anymore. I think I have to go like the wolf one or something.
Actually, sorry, I would just say Flynn will gather up the 2 suits of chainmail from the 2 bodies and stick them in his bag of holding.
Oh,
Um,
no,
Give me one. Give me one.
Gomo, as you guys are
Can you wear it?
walking,
They're larger than you.
this wall here behind Alicia seems very strange.
Thorn will, having recovered his art stuff, will toss the +3 whip to the kobold. And then I press on this wall with my warhammer.
You see that it is almost spongy to the touch, and that you could very easily move it.
Thorin? What are you doing?
Funny walls, you see. We dwarves know these things.
Ah,
Before you guys head there, I see the timepiece on. Are you still holding detect magic?
Yes.
That aura of enchantment is still coming off from the hall down the way.
Oh, from down here?
No, from like, because all the doors are open, you could just feel it off to the west.
Okay. Hey, let's have a look around here. That aura of enchantment seems to be pretty strong around here. Let's just see if there's anything around. And I guess I'll start trying to investigate. See if I come across anything.
Sure. Are you gonna start walking?
Oh, yeah. Well, you said west, right? So this side?
Down the hall from where you guys came.
Oh, down this way.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've said it twice. Down the hall.
Is
We're all
in a
standing
room
out of the
with
way
a lot
for
of
you.
necromancy magic?
So, walking down the way, you feel behind this door is where the strong presence of necromantic energies are. But it's the next door, which seems to have a this enchantment aura.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like this place. This is where the enchantment's coming from. There is definitely something necromantic behind this door. Probably those zombies. But maybe we should investigate this one.
Alright,
Just
stand
pick up.
around the corner. I brook no danger with enchantments.
Are we 100% sure the enchantment isn't on me, you see?
Yes, this was before you were brought back.
And what exactly was I brought back from?
Death?
Death. Alright, if everybody's in the positions they want to be, Thorin will open the door.
Opening the door, what you see is a crypt. An open sarcophagus standing at the back of this dusty crypt. Its heavy stone lid lying on its side between the sarcophagus and the southern wall. The side of the sarcophagus facing you bears a faded fresco of spear-wielding warriors.
Is there anything shiny on the inside?
Flynn, I sense trouble.
Are there shinies?
I don't
Well,
know. You want to
you
walk in
see,
the room
Ed,
and check it?
Last
Well,
time
my-
we found a room with an empty sarcophagus. Well,
Do my pupils dilate? My kobold instincts take over?
You don't have kobold instincts. You're a fake kobold.
I'm a real kobold now.
Oh, I'm a real boy.
But your instincts are not trained as a kobold.
Yeah,
Your
you're
instincts are
still a
trained as a
turtle.
turtle.
Yeah.
They come directly from Curdlemock.
So with Thorin kind of dallying in the way, Flynn will just kind of push his way past him to go and have a look.
Well, it's, the sarcophagus is filled with dust and scattered bones.
Okay. Rule 101. If you find bones, pick up all the legs. It can be helpful.
I'm just imagining an army of skeletons trying to chase him on their hands.
No, they form like these abominations where their spines fuse together. Skeleton A is the legs, skeleton B is the arms and weapons.
So what you're saying is we get less skeletons then?
Yeah, but they're twice as strong.
Oh, no. Okay. So I'm going to move up to the sarcophagus and is it open?
It is open.
Okay. Is there anything inside?
Dust and bones.
Oh, just in bones. Okay. I guess, but I'm sensing enchantment magic, right?
Yes, you are.
Hmm.
Seems to be coming from underneath the sarcophagus.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can shift the sarcophagus slightly. It's probably not going to move, but
No,
if there's some sort of catch or
made
an
of stone, and it's
investigation, so-
incredibly heavy.
Okay. Is there any sort of mechanism or catch anywhere that might reveal something?
You want to do a perception check?
Sure. Take off advantage.
Actually, good enough. Examining the sarcophagus reveals that the bottom of the sarcophagus is a false front. It's actually just a thin sheet of plaster that a blanket and a pillow have been thrust upon to give the appearance of a sarcophagus.
Oh. Okay. Try and take it off.
Yes. You're able to burst through and you pull up the false bottom, and you see in the bottom of this is a cavity that contains a human mummy floating in a shallow pool of red brine. The mummy has 2 moonstones embedded in its eye sockets, and the enchantment magic seems to be coming from the mummy's heart.
Hey guys, so something a little weird in here. You want to take a look? Thorin,
Oh boy,
you might
do
have an
I.
idea. Look, and I'm me being the same size. I'm just gonna, but he's now weaker and unused to his new form. I'm just gonna shove the kobold out of the way so that Thorin can get him. You back off. We need magic-y people here.
I am a blacksmith. I know wizard.
Yeah, but you can cast spells. Maybe you've come across something. Look, check this out. And I kind of point to the mummy floating in there.
If you give me 10 minutes, I can tell you what this is about.
What, you just gonna try and detect the presence of magic?
If they'll let me, I'll ritual cast Identify.
Oh, okay.
You have a pearl?
Yep.
Yeah, we chipped
We
in.
bought that first session after we robbed Tarina after she died.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Sure.
Her fault for dying.
Shouldn't have told the pirates where she was gonna be.
Okay.
So, I mean, you can give it a try.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you got 10 minutes.
So I'll ritual cast Identify on the mummy.
Alright, touching the mummy doesn't reveal any new information. And now they go, what?
Alright, so are we
Things say
desecrating
smash.
tombs now? Is that what we do?
It's a magic tomb.
Yes,
Uh,
and look how great disturbing the last 3 went.
Well, I mean, apart from the one really crazy person, it's just mostly been cultists.
I mean, look at it this
However,
Uh,
this
I
one
count at
seems to
least
be
3
something a little bit
crazy
different.
people.
And given what's been going on, I do think that this bears closer investigation rather than just chalking it up to some crazy happenstance. If they're down here for a reason.
Why did it not spawn me a token?
I just keep trying to jump up, like, let me see, I can't see.
Welcome to the Mummy.
Okay,
Good news.
so
I have a Syrian's Might still.
well, yeah. So the enchantment's coming from the mummy's heart. There's nothing coming from the moonstones.
Nothing
They
from the
appear to be
moonstones,
just
no.
nothing. Should we check it out?
Whip.
Oh. Uh-oh.
TPK!
Who was that at?
Nobody. There's no come on. There's no mummy lord in tier 1.
As they
Well,
throw a fireball
I mean,
at us,
yeah.
it can do that amount of damage.
Yeah, no kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised if they just had an insta-kill in this. Just like,
Well-
no, you've been digging around too much, you're dead.
I know we should be careful and everything like that, but for the sake of figuring out what's going on here, Thorin, give me a hand. And I start trying to pull the mummy's body out of the brine.
Alright.
I
Definitely
maybe
won't end up in a curse.
fictitiously speaking, yes, but we do know why we are here. Yes, we are here to root out the cultists, not to trigger every single instance of their depraved machinations.
But the more we understand about them and what they're doing, the more information we'll have to dealing with them when we encounter them. I
don't
hardly
believe so.
doubt that this is going to
Any
be the end of it.
specifics about how to deal with the cultists.
Exactly.
seem
So the more
much
information we have, the better. Come on!
All right, just don't lose 10 fingers in doing so.
Alright, I'll help lift the mummy out, I guess.
All right. I'm going to try and put the mummy on the floor. And yeah, I'm just going to take the dagger and cut its chest open.
Ow. Okay. As you drop the corpse onto the stone flooring, you can see that this reddish brine, it smells like a mixture of vinegar and decay. And as you plunge the dagger into its chest, the smell is overwhelming. Please make a con save.
Okay.
Thanks for popping in,
glad I
Toronto Gash.
left.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Oh, all of us?
No, just the ones in the room.
Is it poison?
It
Or
is
is it
not
just
poison.
Bad.
It's just bad. Alright. Thorin is stunned as he just kind of turns away from the corpse and starts gagging and retching. However, you're able to soldier on. You cut open the corpse's chest and then
Well, I kind of see. So, does the magic seem to be coming from specifically the heart?
yes.
This is real weird. Maybe we should take it and study it.
Well, so you're looking inside the wound?
Yes, I am.
All right. You reach in and you see the entire cavity of the corpse is filled with that reddish brine. Your hands are soaked in it and it stains your skin. And as you pull on the creature's heart, you see it's a very leathery texture, although that could very much well be because the corpse is mummified. Give it a yank.
Yes.
With a snapping sound, you break free whatever was there. And you are now holding what looks like a small black leather pouch. And you can feel a number of small objects inside of it.
Okay. Hey, let's you guys clear out here, just in case things go badly. I want to be the only person who takes the brunt of this if things go south. Although it might be a little late for that, but hey. All right. I'm going to take the dodge action, and then I'm going to try and open the pouch and see what's inside.
Inside the pouch are beans. There are 9 black beans, about the size of a small pebble.
Okay.
So what is it?
Have I heard of anything like this before?
Do a Arcana or a History check if you'd like.
Sure. I'll go for Arcana. Why not?
Lol.
Oh,
16.
hang on a second.
You do know what this is. It's a bag of beans.
Okay.
That's literally what I told you it was. It's a bag of beans.
Yep.
But you know how to use them.
Beans, you say?
Do not give the kobold beans.
Why not? They're a plant of the jungle, are they not?
You'll notice I removed the table from the handout. You know that if you plant them, they can have very many strange and wondrous effects, but you can't seem to recall what all of those were.
Okay. So I'll turn to the party and say, well, it appears to be a pouch of an item. It's quite a hard to come by item called a bag of beans. The beans have a strange magical property and they can explode. But you can also plant them and they can do lots of strange and wonderful things. It can certainly be interesting. That's to say the least.
I'll
Do
hold
I know
on
what
to
that
it.
is?
Given the nature of what they are, I definitely don't think we should leave them in any potential cultist hands because they could be extremely dangerous. And I think I'll keep hold of them, just for now. No offense, but I don't trust you.
What have I done to betray your guys' trust?
Guy.
You're probably a bit
All right.
disoriented right now. You'll need a bit to have time to get back to yourself.
All right, now that we're done desecrating tombs and playing with bags of beans, I believe there was a second corridor you discovered there, dwarf.
Oh, you're such a grump,
Yes.
Marcus.
And you just dug through the corpse of a body and are now covered in gore. So high ground.
Marcus hasn't
Is that a
told you
short
anything
joke?
about history. Everything was a tomb at one point.
I don't think that's correct, you see. At all, you see.
Don't go making short jokes, Marcus. Talking about high ground.
Then he's gonna stay with the unconscious Jabberjaw. Protected.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
know,
plan.
that
Conscious,
says
but I'm
way more
alive,
about
see.
you than it does about me.
Is this a door?
It is a door. Hold on, I'm trying to find the notes for this area. This 10-foot wide flooded passage is braced at regular intervals by wooden beams. Remember, the blue floors are flooded passages, so this entire area is difficult terrain.
How deep?
It's difficult terrain, so it'd be
About-
chest high on you.
Yeah, it's really
Hold on.
woo-wee.
How deep?
Say 2.5 feet.
I am underwater.
Wait, do we even know
Do you
how tall
pick
you
like
are?
the smallest?
Wait,
Are you a small?
when you reincarnate, do they get randomly determined height and weight? I mean, I guess you could just pick it. Sure, he's underwater. Little kobolds. Blah, 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 blah.
All right, I climb on top of Marcus's back.
Yeah, what
There
they,
you go. Now the kobold has the high ground.
as I said, you're the one pointing it out. I said no such thing.
All right, I'm opening the door.
I kind of use some of the water.
Wait, no, I was trying to describe the room, and you guys cut me off to asking about.
Right.
This is why I kicked you out of the game. God damn it! As you guys walk down this hallway, through the flooded chamber and all the muck, you can hear sounds of combat coming from around the bend. The clashing of swords, grunts of pain as people are wounded. And you can hear a loud splashing as a heavy object hits the water.
No.
Do you think we should go that way or the door?
That's up to my right here, you see. I actually
Well,
don't
it may
know
come
how
at
this
us. It's likely to come at us if we don't at least find out what it is.
All right, I step around the corner
Okay.
a little bit more.
Well, here is what you see. Rounding the corner, the flooded chamber opens up to steps that seem to descend into a much larger chamber beyond. The floor buckles up, and the water line in the middle of the room forms kind of a small island, which is what you can see here. Corpses and doused torches float in the water around the island, atop which you can see two men circling each other with weapons drawn. One of the men is a tall, unarmored brute with a great club and a mangled and scarred face. He towers above his opponent, but you can see blood gushing from stab wounds in his chest and stomach. The smaller figure is muscular and bare-chested. You can see he clutches a bloody dagger in one hand and a torch in the other, and you can see he has no flesh covering his skull. Everybody roll initiative, please.
That right there's a creepy dude.
And these ones are dead, so let me mark them appropriately.
So, any chance I can convince you to let me have a different fighting style to match my new
Hey!
body?
We're in the middle of a game. We can talk mechanics later.
Okay.
Good, +3 weight. Be quiet, kobold.
All right. The man that has all the flesh flayed from his skull sees you guys around the corner. He looks up to the large man. Friends of yours? And then you see it turns in your direction. And then it makes two quick stabs at the large man. Oh, wee. Both of which hit. Oh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 30. Send the man down to the ground. He is bleeding, but he appears to still be conscious. After that, the skull-faced man turns and runs out of your sight. And then it will be Thorn's turn.
That's all I can move. End of turn.
What's your action for the turn?
I don't think I'm just gonna draw my warhammer because I can't see an enemy.
How about you, Ed?
I'm going to hold my action to attack if any hostile entities come within my range.
Flynn?
Flynn is going to move forward as well. And if somebody makes a hostile action towards me or any of my companions within,
Is everybody just going to
20
hold
feet.
their action? Because then I can just speed it up to
Pretty
the next
much.
round.
Yeah.
Man is dying. Alicia?
And I'll hold a
Yep. Doesn't matter.
crossbow.
Marcus?
Why are we all standing here when there's somebody sprinting away from us? All
I'm
right.
slow.
Marcus is going to use his action to dash, so he can move a total of 30 feet, getting up to here.
Okay. You hear the man, you hear splashing sounds as he continues to run through the water. Then you hear more footsteps. And then a creaking noise as a door is opened. Thorin?
Alt dash and then run the full move.
I legit don't think it matters anymore. Because you guys all just kind of stood around your one turn. And with him dashing, I'm pretty sure you can't stop him from escaping now. 'Cause Ed can't go
Oh, good.
to-
There's another way out.
Yeah, but you lose. All right. So just again, speed things up. I didn't even want the session to run this long. You guys run up around the corner trying to chase the man, but you guys can't even cross the first threshold when you hear a loud bang, with the sound of a heavy door being slammed shut. As you finally catch up and make it to the larger room ahead, you see that the man is gone.
Oh no, this difficult terrain has hampered our movements.
Well, see what we can see around here at least. We can find out why they were fighting and who they were.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
is this
check
man
them in.
dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of these smaller cultists are dead. Dead.
How about this guy, the big guy?
He's breathing very, very shallowly, but he is still alive.
See what we can do to help him.
Maybe cast Spare the Dying on him, you see.
1 cure wounds.
Okay. Cure wounds, healing hands, something stems the bleeding, and he stands back up. He grabs his head and kind of shakes it as if he's trying to shake loose the headache. Oh, thanks. Where did he get away?
I'm afraid
Yes,
so.
I'm afraid so.
Then all is lost.
Who was that guy? And who are you?
Huh. My name is Mortlock Van Thampor. I am one of the Van Thampors of Baldur's Gate. My mother is a duke, a patriarch, wealthy ruler of the city, and one of the remaining dukes left. I came here to stop her.
To stop her from what?
Well, these assassins were sent by my family. They conspired with my brothers to kill me. I am a blight upon their blessed name. Because of this, and he gestures to his face. If you hadn't come along, I'd be dead. I owe you my life.
I don't understand. Why are you a blight?
I forget you're not a noble. You see, among the wealthy ruling class, the oh-so-noble Van Thampors can't have an abomination like me walking around. That, and I know what she's doing. I don't agree. And when I spoke out, she sent these cowards that hide in the dark and shadow. Tried to kill me. Assassins!
If it
Well,
makes you feel any better, I was once a turtle, you see.
So what is she doing that you are trying to prevent and she doesn't want you to prevent?
My family is paying the dead 3 cultists to murder people in our city. We had wanted to prove the Flaming Fist can't do its job. Because once the city stops paying them, then they would give more powers to us. And we will have total control. I didn't think the dead 3 deserved a place in our machinations, so she sent them after me.
Well, and if they're that incompetent, it would show anyway that you don't have to. It doesn't have to be forced.
Well,
So
at the
who
very
was?
least. Sorry, go ahead.
So who was that just fled from us?
Veas, one of the higher-ranking members of the cult. I'm sure he's already scurried away to some other nest to rebuild.
Well, at the very least, we've managed to clear out a lot of the cultists that were staying in this area and sort of around here.
This is but one head of the Hydra. Killing these men does nothing. If you wish to stop the cult activity, it's my family you'll have to go after. Best bet, my brother Amric. He handles the day-to-day. My mother, much too high up to do anything, so he is her right hand, moving the pawns across the board. You could find him at a tavern that he owns and lounges in, called the Low Lantern. If not there, there's always the family estate in the upper village.
What did you say your brother's name was again?
Amric. He enunciates very clearly, almost spitting the word.
And you think we should be, what, trying to kill members of your family?
He shrugs. Kill them. Turn them to the fist. Either way, they are dead and my vengeance is fulfilled. But if I were you, I'd Tread carefully. My mother, my family, they have wealth unimaginable. Powerful allies and connections you couldn't fathom. They will be a quite dangerous foe.
Then we'll just have to get more capable ourselves, and as you say, tread carefully.
Aye. Help me to my feet. I will be off. I must hide before she sends more rats after me.
Thinking I'm still in my old body, I try to pick him up.
He looks at you very confused.
I was once bigger, you see.
The gnome tries to help as well.
As does Alicia, who's the largest of the three right around him, but maybe amongst all of us we can help.
He eventually forces himself to his feet, uses his massive club as a walking stick as he lurches his way towards the front of the dungeon. You
So we
know,
can follow him out.
the fists will be here soon. Before they do, you might want to help yourself to that. And he points towards a set of stairs that lead upwards to a short plateau. And in that plateau, you can see, a circular chamber. 4 padlocked wooden chests piled high in a pile of golden coins.
You look up there, and Thorn is currently like bent over, digging through it all.
Except we're who the fist sent.
You are no fist.
We're not members, but they did send us. We've done work with them.
Well,
They sent us here to clear out.
they will
cultists
keep the
that
coin
they
for
suspect.
themselves. If you want to lay a claim, I have no use for it.
Well, if we can gear ourselves up to be able to combat this threat, I see no reason
Coin
not
would
to.
help. Yeah, coin would help with that, certainly.
I tug on Cheris's shirt. Hey, can you bring me to the coins, please? I cannot go in the water, you see.
Thorn is just
It's not like I'm very strong. You can't swim? Oh, you're not a turtle anymore. Turtles can totally swim.
I couldn't swim as a turtle either, you see.
Oh, all right. Over here, I'll sort of help you across.
So, investigating the treasure hoard?
yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, except before Mortlock goes,
mhm.
Alicia turns and looks him straight in the eyes and says, I promise you, I will do everything I can to stop the darkness trying to infect Baldur's Gate.
The darkness. Oh, it hurts. Stop. Don't make me laugh.
You
Baldur's
do
Gate
realize
is a festering pit. It's a black hole in the Sword Coast, where all things wretched congregate. You cannot fix Baldur's Gate. It is just as it should be.
Alicia, you do realize he was in on all this. His only qualm was involving the Dead Three. He was fine with murdering people. The only issue is he didn't really like the cultists.
Which makes him good in my book, you see.
Anyway, back to the treasure.
Yeah, treasure.
All right. So chest 1 holds 4,500 copper pieces, 2 red crystal vials with golden stoppers. The second chest contains 10 agates, valued at about 10 gold pieces each, scattered amid 1,300 silver pieces. You also see in the third one is a delicate porcelain dragon mask, resting on a bed of 2,400 copper and 500 silver. And the fourth chest contains a bronze crown with 5 spires. Each spire is shaped and painted to resemble one of the 5 kinds of chromatic dragons.
Flynn, bring your bag over here.
Yep. It's a good place to keep it. I'll just start scooping it all in.
Get the important things, like the mask and the crown. Those look valuable.
We can check them out a little later.
I grabbed the 2 golden stoppered red vials.
Yes. As you look at the liquid inside, it seems to bubble and roil as if being exposed to some kind of extreme heat.
Yeah, I'ma just stow these away in my shell. Oh crap! Wait.
Yeah. What pack?
Think
No,
you're gonna
I
be
grabbed-
a wee dragonborn, are ya?
I grabbed all my other stuff. I'm just kind of dragging it along because it's all big now.
It's all big.
The world is so big and I'm so small.
Oh, with enough of this coin, I can make you some new armor.
Oh yes, you see, I need armor now. I'm very naked. Is that what you would say?
Well, we've got some chainmail. We can probably just repair it and have it fitted for him. That wouldn't take too long.
So, just to clarify, are we taking all the gold or all the coins here, or are we leaving some as a trick
Well-
for the Flaming Fist are going to come?
How much?
Let
can
me
we
answer that
carry?
question with a question. How are you going to carry all those coins?
Bag of
Nanny
holding.
is strong.
Bag of holding does have a weight
These are
limit.
4 large chests. I don't think we have enough space.
Well, obviously,
I mean, you can try to fit all the coins in the bag of holding. Would you like to? Yeah.
they
You're
have a
gonna try to-
can weight.
You
Try to
don't
fit
want
all-
it to break.
Are you sure? Can you please?
What is the counts again?
Several thousand coins.
All together,
Of copper.
Yeah.
3,000 copper, 500 silver, 1,300 silver, 5,000 copper. Yeah, it's a lot.
That totals out to 196 pounds.
And you're not a turtle. You can't
Where
carry
did you
it.
get where did you get those weights?
I put it into the weight for the character sheet, which has the canonical weights of the coins.
That also includes that also includes the weight from the gear that you're carrying. And
The gear that I'm carrying does not have a weight on it currently
how does gear you're carrying not have a weight?
because I didn't input a weight.
Fix it.
Cheating, Cole.
I will fix it. It wasn't a problem before.
I think we take at least the silver coins.
All
Let
of
me
those coins
let me
are
save you the
196.
trouble, okay? Because I know it's like, yes, treasure. All right, we're gonna start wrapping up. So you guys collect as much treasure as you can possibly carry, shoving it in the bag in your pockets, carrying an entire treasure chest out of the dungeon with you. You're able to locate the secret door that the man used to escape, no problem, and it leads you to the surface. However, when you arrive at the surface, you make it very little distance down the road when all of a sudden there is a smell of sulfur and puffs of black smoke as men in gray cloaks wearing masks depicting dragon faces materialize out of the shadows. One of them steps forward. He removes his mask and you can see that his eyes have been burned away. He turns and looks in your direction, somehow seeing you, even though he doesn't have eyes. You have it.
I take it you're looking for the crown thing.
All of it. And as he says it, you see several more people step out of the shadows. 3, 4, 8. There are a large number of similarly dressed men, and they all stand with weapons at the ready. Those coins do not belong to you.
I
I'll
actually
give you the
stand
coins.
in I do actually stand in agreement with these people. We have no more right to claim this treasure than any of the brigands of this city. I have taken none, and therefore have no value in any of it.
You do know that those are probably cults of dragons, right?
Have you
Oh, wait,
counted the
hold
number
on.
of dragon cultists are there, and
He
there?
turns to you and he says, "Why? Very observant. Our Lady has sent us a message in our dreams. She has burned out my eyes so that I could locate what was taken from her. Apparently, these men," and he raises his hand and gestures to the bathhouse behind you. "These men made some deal with Zariel, and she paid them with funds from Our Lady's coffers. She will not allow her property to be taken from her, and we have been sent on a holy mission to reclaim it."
Alright, you can have the coins.
Everything. If he reaches out and he holds what looks to be like a black cloth, and he unfolds it and places it on the ground. "Anything you may have found that belongs to my lady, I encourage you to place it here."
Here's the coins. Here's the crown. Here's that mask. All right, we're on our way. Let's go.
He holds his hand out and stops you. "You had better be sure. You not want to make an enemy of my lady."
I am a dragon person, you see. Why would I lie to your lady?
He looks at you with his weird eyes of not seeing. "You are no dragon. You're not even a kobold. You are very
What?
strange. But I can see you for what you really are." Is anybody going to try and keep anything, or are you guys 100% okay with relinquishing it?
I am gonna try and keep the mask and the crown if Kobold hasn't turned it over already.
Well,
Marcus.
Kobold has those two. Kobold has those the two potions as well.
Shh, quiet you!
So Flynn will point that out. Don't forget about the potions if we're giving everything back. And I'm assuming you're talking about everything that was in the coffers, right?
Yes. It was... You would have seen 4 chests. Large.
Alright, so everybody hand over anything that was in there. I can tell you with an absolute certainty that I took nothing, and therefore have nothing to give.
Well, everything except for the 2 potions are in the bag of holding, so I just dump it all out. I just keep in the other things that I put in the chainmail and the dagger.
Is Thorn still gonna try and take the crown and mask out of the pile?
Those were ours when we entered the dungeon, you see. We found them in the body of a mummy.
He looks at you. And then he looks to the pile of all the other goods. He looks back to you. "Are you certain?" "I will not contest you. But know that you will be marked."
Yes, they're definitely ours.
Has is he trying to lie to them? Clearly, he's holding things back.
He's trying to lie, but it looks, the impression that the man is giving you is that he knows you're lying, and he doesn't care. Because if you keep it, in his words exactly, you will be marked.
All right, hand it over, because I can promise you this: we have enough enemies without these too.
Fine. I'll forgo me flaw.
Alright, he snaps his fingers and his men move in, beginning to close up the black cloth around all the items. And then, with another puff of smoke and a wisp of sulfur, they disappear.
Oh, Kilt is back. It's a shame. It's a shame about the time.
That's okay. And that's going to be it for today. Good news, though, for getting through the Dungeon of the Dead 3. Everybody's going to hit 3rd level. Hooray!
Woo!
Woo!
So,
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming and hanging out. Appreciate you being here. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. And hopefully, I will see you again tomorrow for the Horde of the Dragon Queen. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bye, everyone.